Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of X4, the economy campaign. And thank you to Master Scripter for pointing out the fact that I forgot a couple of main important things.
Greetings.
Actually, he forgot something as well, but I forgot it more because I was doing the episode. Two things, and both of them are the same. Storage modules. I forgot the container module, which I'm going to rotate around. Before we start, let's get these fixed. Module and liquid modules, because them as well. Right, I see what I'm going to do. Liquid modules. I'm going to fit. We'll put liquid modules here because we can connect container modules. Get 3 liquid modules in. So again, thank you, Master Scripter, for pointing that out for me because yes, I had forgotten, and now I've rectified that. I'm wondering whether we're going to need a solid just in case. I don't think we need energy cells, and I think they're classed as container. My memory's blank on that at the moment. Well, fingers crossed. But we get that sorted. Okay, now let's get back down to business. Last episode, we've got a fair few factories up and going. I've let them tick over a little bit, and as you can see, my money's rocked up a little bit, and it hasn't taken long at all. As a matter of fact, it's a lot quicker now than it has been on other episodes with the war campaign, because obviously this is dedicated to economy, so we should hopefully see more cash flow coming in.
It's an honor to see you here.
However, we got no military might whatsoever, and we're concentrating on getting these modules through. Now, last episode I mentioned we wanted the wheat production, and we also wanted spice production as well. We can now get both of them, I believe. Yes, we can. And it actually leaves us with about 2 million left. So we can actually do food ration production as well. So now we've got the items to make the food ration production. We can actually go ahead and do that. So let's go ahead and confirm that. That's took all of our money. Let's see if we can try and actually recoup some of that money back. Now, let me put myself over here again so it's a little quieter. And let's see where we're going. Now, again, we've got our solar power plant here. This isn't our main one. However, it's also not producing much. It's really lacking in ability now with having so many stations requiring so much energy cells. We really need to get our main energy production up. So let's go ahead and have a look how we're doing. Again, no money. Still has a construction budget, and it was completely empty, so it means that it really doesn't have any money at all. Let's see if we can get some money out of our ore. We won't. Yeah, it is the ore refinery. Let's see how the ore refinery. The ore refinery has got plenty of cash going. This is the reason why we want to keep that cash flow going in that there. So we can accept the estimate and we get 1.3 million back, or we can actually drop it down. I usually drop it down to about 2 million. And that's close enough. I've not really seen it drop ever below the 2 million mark. However, when you start doing things like ship production and stuff like that, I tend to try and keep the account up as much as possible because it takes an absolute smacking on the station account when they're building new ships until they obviously come to sell them. Or if you're using them yourself, you're using that budget. So, we've got some money now. Let's head back to our main energy production. Let's force about 2 million into budget. Go. Let's see how it's actually doing. Build. Okay, so we've got the main 3-tier dock. Got the 8 medium dock, almost about 5 minutes off that. And we've still got a while yet until we get to any sort of energy cell production. Which is obviously we should have quite a few in a single hit. So that's going to be a while yet. And obviously, with having little money, it's probably going to stall it every now and then. But fingers crossed we can keep the flow in. As you can see here, there's a good flow of resources coming in. So fingers crossed we can get that going fairly soon. We obviously require it sooner rather than later.
My ship is being
trading station. Let's not worry about the trading station for now. Refined goods complex. This is the one that's a bit 50-50. We don't need any operational stuff doing there. Let's have a look and see what it's got on its plan build. This is the one where it's just a bit of a mess. This is the one where we were originally going to do like a multiplex style factory, and then I decided against it and do these individual ones so we can see the flow of traffic, and you know, if we lose one resource we can still gather it from somewhere else and stuff like that. So right, there's nothing really much we can do with this. It'll gather some resources and we can have a look at that. It's actually still got quite a lot of energy cells there. You can see it's got some resources, so it will be producing things like graphene, refined metals, and water. Are you selling? You are selling. You've got no energy cells, but you're only trading energy cells with us, and you got a full amount. Meat, water, graphene, and refined metals. I'm guessing it's probably not got that one there. Yeah, so it's got no subordinates, so it's not actually selling any of that stuff until people actually require it and are going towards it. So we can up that up by getting ourselves some. Now what we want to do is we don't want to create that bottleneck, and because it's got a 3-tiered dock, then it's got a 1 medium, 6 small, I'm actually going to put couriers in here. Again, it's kind of a backwater thing anyway, so I'm not too worried about it. So let's go ahead and set up 12. We'll set up 12 if we can courier ships. Small. Right. 1,000 storage and 1,000. They are kind of cool, these courier vanguards. I kind of like the shape of them. They look quite funky. We'll just set up a low preset like 253 million, 227. There we go. I'd already set one up. It looks like it's missing weapons. It's actually got small beam emitter. Had nothing on. Had no shield. We'll just set the low preset. 253. Let's get as many as them, so we can't get the 12 that I was expecting. We can certainly get 7 and get on our way. So, nice and quick, only 2 minutes to construct them, and we can get them on their way. Now, that leaves us with no money to start any kind of building, unless we take more money out of our refinery. See if there's anything else we can squeeze. I'm going to squeeze 500,000 out of it, just because I can now get 2 builders with that. And with the builders, we can now look at... We've got our water here. Got our meat. What I want to do, as a matter of fact, we can't do it because we can't get the... Well, we can get 1 license. Let's at least start 1. So make sure I'm clicked. Manage plots. A new plot. We'll just do a 2x2 for now. Just see if I can squeeze in at least the start of it. Buy the license. Let's get another plot here. And get that license as well. So we've got the plots. Let's go to our first one. Is this one here. Rename it from here. We cannot. Continue. Second contact 2. Now this is going to be... Don't like the Roman numerals they use on this because it can be a little confusing when you're trying to view it from afar. So this is going to be our wheat.
I was asked to drop my cargo.
Make sure we've not got the caps on. Wheat factory. There we go. Perfect. So again, all I'm going to place in this right now is my tiered dock because it takes up pretty much the entire area. Close as possible. Now the downside to doing it this way is when I extend it like I have been doing, it's going to extend it on all 4 sides. That is a bit of a problem. However, for the size of factories that we're actually doing, probably won't cause us a problem. Let's set up the 8 medium, and then we'll do 1 medium, 6 smalls for these sides ones, because then the medium ships won't feel like they can go into there and keep them a little bit quieter. Okay, so have a look. I'm going to assign a builder. 2 busy ones because they're on our stations. Assign that builder there. And that's all I'm going to do right now, because if I try and put money into this, I'm not going to have any money available to do anything else. Let's go to our... This one? This one? It is this one. And this is going to be second contact 2. Food. No, it's not. It's going to be spice. Spice factory. So again, we'll do the exact same thing again. Not worrying too much about sizing. I just kind of like it in the top corner when we do it, but even so, when we expand it, if we had to, on the next one, it's still not going to be sat in that corner, and you have to move everything over. It's a little bit of a pain, but it's doable. So we got our dock tiers, assign a hire a builder. This is going to take our last bit of money. Excellent, confirm module changes, and we've got ourselves 2 more factories. Just clear that screen. Now, it is a little overboard with the docks, but remember, we're going for economy, so I want to keep them busy. I want to keep them free flowing as much as I can, as little of a bottleneck as possible. So, yes, overboard now, but long term, it's going to do good. You've seen from the other, if you've watched the other ones, you'll see from the other ones the kind of traffic we can expect. And I believe I have couriers now. Go to our property owned. Do have couriers. Is that all 7 of you? 3, 6, 7. Then all we need to do is, if we head right click our one there, trade for commander, and we'll set it to the end. So they'll now work for that commander, hopefully selling some of them resources so we can gather some of that money back. And I'll probably build a few more courier vanguards and pop it in there, bring it up to the 12 number, and I'll probably do one large so it can deposit a large amount into places as well. But it may do well with just the smaller ones, so we'll see how it goes. But for now, I'm going to sit on that. Anything. Now it's just a case of just checking everything, making sure we've got money in our station construction where we need them. The trading station I'm not worried about. Refined goods we've already discussed. Main water refinery. It needs more funds. No, it doesn't. Sorry. It's actually making money. Is it making money? Definitely got operate. Well, it's got accounts on it, so I'm happy with that. Our meat factory isn't built, finished yet. We don't need any more money for the funds, though. So it looks like it's got all of its resources. So it's just a case of just waiting for it to be finished. And of course, our refinery. Waiting for a couple of energy cells, I think it was. So what I'm going to do now, just to kind of give you an idea on the kind of money you can expect from building these things. I can't really show you what they're all going to pull in, but because we've not got ships that are using resources and stuff like that, we should hopefully see an increase in things. These are going to take a while. We need money for these. So we're going to pop back probably about 20 minutes time, and we'll just finish off the last little bits we've got, expand them sizes hopefully, and then we'll move on to placing the last station in that chain, which is the food rations, which we'll need ourselves, and we can also sell them at a good profit as well. So we'll be right back shortly. And in no time at all, 2.3 million, so we can finally get that final station up and running. Now, I want to kind of keep it nearby to these, but not too close. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to use Black Hole Sun, both of them, because if you look, they're not really filled with much resources. They're quite sparse. So it can kind of be like the middle ground if they can't reach our new station. But it's also less traffic for both directions. So let's go ahead and set up in the Black Hole Sun. New plot. Not many stations around. I'm going to place it about here, I think, because it's in the middle of the 2 jump points. Again, we'll keep it cheap for now, I think. Okay, new plot. Go. Right, a license. Continue. Black hole sun. Or I'd think then. And we want this to be the food ration. Food ration. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Food ration factory. And exactly the same as what we did previously. Gonna place our stock importer to as tight as possible to that side. And similar layout that we did with the other ones. Go. We're gonna assign a builder. So you'll do. Get over here. Perfect. And I'm actually going to give it some money. There we go. You can start gathering some stuff. Okay, so we've got our third one today. Yep, our third factory today. Now remember, just like... Ooh, we almost pressed the cancel button. Don't want to be doing that. Now, just like the other ones, until we get any... Oh, somebody under attack. Okay.
Affirmative.
Get out of there. See it on the map. They were either blown up or the enemy's gone and it was just a passing attack. Okay, so in the time it took us, it was about 15 minutes off. Let's see how our ore refinery did. So you can see it has dropped down, but if we actually go to it in our logical view, you'll see that it's short on ore and energy cell's about halfway. It's still building drones, which is what it's using the money for. And the refined metals were nowhere near full storage, so it's probably selling quite a lot of that stuff. So that's probably where, why it's kind of slowing down. It is a thing of beauty. It just looks so organized now. Now remember, we still need to change these here, because these are just no good. What I'll probably do to save trying to basically edit, if I cut out them 5, it's going to take that entire block. So you can see it highlights it. It'll take out that entire block of modules, and it'll have to rebuild them. Since I don't want that to happen, what I'll probably do is take these 2 out here and these 2 out here, and I'll replace them with a 3 medium, 6 small, probably. Or I might actually just take out 2. Take that off. I'll probably take them 2 out, maybe. And then I'll put the 8 medium in place. Let's go ahead and do that now. So we can remove the 2. Make sure we've clicked the right one. You see it's just got removed modules. Then we want to place new module there. Now that's quite tight, that. So let's just rotate it around. Like so. A little bit of room. See, it's a little less compact. We'll confirm them changes in a second, but I'm obviously going to need a little bit of credits. Now, it's going to take some stuff off the modules that I've removed, and it'll need some extras to put in. We've still got a builder, which is interesting. It looks like he was actually busy with something else. But let's confirm the module changes. Got the money to do it. And that's going to be it for this episode. It is a slightly shorter episode because we just kind of want to set up the next lot of stations. I'm going to let it tick over some stations, or at least we got the credits to then put into them stations, but we'll do that on the next episode. We'll let it tick over, and then hopefully we can start getting some ships going in some of these other stations, and they can start producing some stuff for us and get some money flowing. And then I'll probably kind of set like a time lapse, as you can see the cash flow coming in and out. And I'll open up the log. If we actually go to the log, we can see all of our income. So I may do a small time lapse so you can see kind of the input and output of credits that are coming through there. So that's going to be it for this episode. As I say, if I've forgotten anything this time, let me know in the comment section. I know the other ones don't have any modules or anything, so please don't say they're missing them. We know they're missing. However, obviously, thanks to those who do keep an eye out, I was able to rectify the problem we had from the other one, because that was going to be absolutely useless to us, and I could have missed it. So that's great. So let me know anything like that, any critiques, ideas, suggestions, anything whatsoever. Let me know in the comment section. And just let me know if you're enjoying it. But until next time, everybody, take care for now and see you on the next one. Bye bye for now.